Okay, let's use this situation that has happened between the Minister of FCT Wike and Lieutenant Ibrahim as a lesson to inform ourselves, because I believe an informed society is what translates into development. Let me start by saying, first of all, I want people to know that there is no minister in Nigeria that can give the least soldier an order. Let me say again, there is no minister. In short, there is nobody apart from the president. That is why he's referred to as giving the title GCFR, that can give a direct order to the least soldier in Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate and quite funny that because our soldiers have been bastardized due to political influence and the rest of it, we tend to look at them as if they are non-entities or they are just dropouts or whatever. Well, first of all, I'm saying this now to reply to what Joe Ibokwe said. It's so funny. It's quite unfortunate that you expect a high level of knowledge from these individuals, but at the end of the day, when they speak or when they behave, it becomes very appalling, right? So first of all, kudos to Lieutenant Yarima. Thanks for being professional. And I tell you, it's knowledge that informs your professionalism. That is in that regards. So now looking at the minister, it's quite unfortunate that to some certain extent, we say if being a minister was a calling, some people are not supposed to be ministers. Actually, they are supposed to be having their calling possibly in motor parks or where there's rowdiness and zero lack of law or due process. Let's look at it. At the end of the day, Wike succeeded in doing what he's supposed to do first as the last now. This is how you're supposed to behave. The fact is, when you get there, you met a soldier there, and a soldier told you that he's under direct order from his superior that they should man here and ensure that nobody trespasses or whatever. Fine. The next thing I was expecting for you is to turn your convoy or whoever you came with. You have the contact of the Chief of Naval Staff. You have the contact of the Minister of Defense. You have the contact of even the President. So what is expected now is for you, if people really respect rule of law and due process in this country, go back, make a call. Since he has told you this is the person's instruction that he's standing on, say, are you the one that deployed this soldier to come and do this or do that or whatever? If you say yes, then the case is between you and the person that deployed him or the owner of the property, not the soldier. The soldier is under direct order. And do you know the implication of even disobeying a lawfully given direct order? It's there. To some certain extent, some are even tantamount to unaliving. And you are just here now. Are you the GCFR for God's sake? And imagine the rowdiness. Imagine how, another part of it that I laughed, that was stemming as a result of ignorance, is when you see the police personnel now and some of the soldiers trying to act as if they were going to exchange blow. It's very funny. That can only stem from lack of information and knowledge of your responsibility. And the last thing I want to say here as well is there is no equivalent of police rank with the military as far as the military is concerned. There is no equivalent. Okay? That is that. But at the same time, am I saying that the police cannot arrest a soldier? Of course he can, when he goes foul of the law. That is another strength of even the policeman, that the policeman doesn't know. But in so doing now, there is also, you have to do that in such a way that you don't infringe on the prerogative of the military. And this brings us back to the previous videos I made in regards militarizing the civilian populace or civilizing the military. Do you get it? These are a kind of issues that you need to approach it with so much knowledge. So next time you think that a soldier is deployed, even if he's given an order by the least officer, I am telling you, the order from the least officer to a soldier is more powerful and much more regarded than the order that comes from any minister. Do you get it? I don't know. I don't know the caliber of people we have in power actually. It's quite funny. And again, the international community now is looking at us. And when they look at Wike now, they say that this is a minister in Nigeria. How does that sound? Some people will equally want to argue that, but even the chiefs, the service chiefs, say they salute the ministers or whatever, they are under the ministers. Why saluting them is at their discretion, first of all, number one. And secondly, let's look at it. The military is only administratively to some certain extent, even the administration, administratively to some certain extent, under the civil rule. But operationally, they are not under the civil rule, except with the exception of the president and whoever the president delegates. Do you get it? So because you see that they say the minister of this, is saluting a governor or whatever, that doesn't mean that the military is completely under the civil authority. Civilization of the military or militarization of the civil populace. That is still where this thing is driving us at. But at the end of the day, thank God, we've been able to have somebody that instead of saluting and say, sorry sir, he stood his ground and said that I am under a direct order from my superior and there's nothing you can do. So know this and know peace, please.